it's just a regular day out on the beach, you're walking around, you're having a great time, and then you step on one of these. These awful pyramid sharp pointy things, and they draw blood. But now you look around, and they're kind of everywhere. They're on every pier, rock, piece of garbage, on whales, on turtles. Now what really are they? And why are they everywhere? Well, to defeat the enemy, you must know the enemy. And today we're gonna see what's up with barnacles. The barnacle begins its life as a nauplius. Imagine a beret with the little prawn legs. It's the larval stage. It's just swimming around the water. It's following trails from other barnacles because where you find a bunch of them, you know, you probably think that spot's pretty decent for you too. You know how frat boys are attracted to herd together by the scent of Axe body spray? Yeah, it's kind of like that. So it's gonna find a spot that has a lot of barnacles already, but obviously, the problem with that is overcrowding. But that's okay, because as the barnacle lands on the rock or wherever you're settling on, it's gonna use these two feet-like organs, let's say. So it uses these two organs to walk across the rock and tasting and feeling the rock as it goes. And it has the additional function of providing temporary adhesion to the rock. So, you know, it doesn't get swapped off by a strong wave or whatever. And scientists can dye the proteins it leaves behind in this adhesive and see little barnacle footprints, which is actually kind of cute. But be careful, because if you get stuck for too long on a particular spot, the temporary adhesion becomes very much permanent. Barnacle glue is made of a protein that is similar to the blood clotting protein in humans, fibrinogen. And so you might be wondering, if you're like me, who gets my hands super glued together every other week, if I touch barnacle glue, will it stick to me? Well, no, because barnacle glue is not compatible with human skin. However, scientists at MIT have created a type of barnacle glue-inspired human-compatible glue that is able to seal wounds shut even when they are wet with blood, for example. So once it finds its forever home, it's going to want to glue itself down permanently. It releases oils to clear out the bacteria, and it secretes this protein to make the permanent adhesion. So how does it do this? It uses cement glands on its forehead to secrete the glue to permanently affix itself to the ground, and it ends up gluing itself down, head first, feet up. As I will simulate. It's kind of like... like that. It does this so that it can basically use its feet to channel water through into its mouth, because barnacles are filter feeders. Yeah, I mean, it's a choice for posture reasons. People talk about having a shrimp posture, and this is like... Yes, after that, it secretes a calcium shell around itself, which is kind of like a tent. And the shell comes with a little trap door. A little trap door? A little trap door, which can open to let water in and let food in, or it can close to keep moisture in and keep predators out. So that sums up kind of the life cycle of the barnacle. Do you remember the cute beret prawn thing that started off as a larva? Yeah, this is what it looks like now. Upside down prawn stuck in a shell. But aside from that, aside from losing the freedom of its youth, it's not a bad life. It's protected, housed, moisturized, fed, and life is just really easy. It's what a traitor to the species would say, because barnacles have to make more barnacles, and the grind isn't over till you're dead, so you better get boinkin'. Get boinkin'. So you want to go to the party, right? And meet all the other barnacles, but you're stuck to the ground. So what are you gonna do? How are you gonna have all this barnacle sex when you're stuck to one place? Well, two things. Fortunately for you, the first thing is that barnacles, well, acorn barnacles at least, are hermaphrodites, meaning they have both male and female reproductive organs. So technically, all of your neighbors have eggs you can fertilize. And secondly, you have a retractable megapenis.
Wait, that's not a blooper. Did this man just say retract?
Quick math time. So, you are the burrowing barnacle, and you're about 1 millimeter in size, and you're surrounded by other 1 millimeter sized neighbors in a perfect grid all around you. And you have enough sperm to fertilize at least 128 of them this mating season. Now, how long must your schlong be in order to fertilize all of your neighbors? Well, the answer is long. It's very long. In fact, it's about 8 times your body length kind of long. This means the burrowing barnacle in particular has the longest penis to body ratio among the entire animal kingdom. But such immense reach also comes with immense risks. But when you have such lofty aspirations, even the lightest of waves can cut your dreams short. This is where the retractable part of retractable megapenis comes in, because scientists have discovered that the barnacle can elongate or retract its penis depending on whether it's facing the incoming waves or not. After everything I've told you, the good and the bad, I hope the next time you go to the beach, you take a second to enjoy how wonderfully bizarre and messed up, but also kind of cool barnacles are. And if you still hate barnacles, well, yeah, I don't blame you. You know, the US Navy spends about $50 million a year trying to remove barnacles from their battleships. Yeah, if barnacles really wanted to, they could absolutely take on humanity. But the good news is, you can eat them. Revenge never tastes so barnacle. He is a
Barnacle boy.
barnacle boy.
Barnacle boy.
Barnacle boy.
Barnacle boy.
Now Barnacle boy has a house and he's cozy.